Hello, friends, and welcome to Shutty Uppy, Let's Talk King and Queens podcast. My name is Steve Lont, and we have an excellent show for you today. I'm joined by always by my co-host, Mr. Dusty Salisbury, famous for his hilarious King and Queens TikTok reenactments with his lovely wife. Dusty, how are you?
What's up, you demented old circus monkeys? How y'all doing?
You know we're doing great. Actually, today's show is you guys did a reenactment for this one. So once we get to the show,
yeah.
the show name, we'll talk a little more about that. We do have some feedback before I introduce our guest, and that I'd like to share with you. This is from Harrington Channel All via Facebook Messenger, and he said, "I came across your podcast and I've been hooked. I never really watched The King of Queens when it was first airing, but your show prompted me to start watching. I've been following along with your past 10 episodes, and I've now started to watch the entire series from the beginning." He's almost done with season 2. He goes, "And it's pretty funny and entertaining. Thanks for reviving this gem of a show for me, and keep up the good work between you and Dusty. Cheers." So that was from Harrington, a buddy of mine I used to work with, and it was really good to hear from him. So thanks a lot, Harrington, and hope you keep enjoying that show. So today we have a great guest for you. She's a mother of 2, works at the South Dakota State University, and is a huge King and Queens fan. Please welcome to the show, Tiffani Pirner. Tiffani, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Oh, we got a little crowd
cheer going.
Love it.
One of our suggestions from Natalie Fernandez.
Yep, I heard that.
Yeah. So South Dakota, I've never been there. How's the weather there today? Because it's real crappy here in New York.
Is it? It's been rainy the past couple of days, but it's sunny. But it's cool. It's like in the 50s. But
oh wow.
But it was like 80, 90 last week. So, I mean,
okay.
it changes all the time.
Are you from South Dakota?
Yep.
Okay. Because I was trying to hear the accent, because I know Dakotas, they have that accent up there, like, don't you know?
Oh,
like that.
Oh, don't you
like
know?
A Minnesota accent.
Yeah. Nope. Well, I don't know. Maybe I do.
That's funny. I didn't realize South Dakota had that sort of accent. I was thinking more like Minnesota or something.
I don't think I have an accent, but I guess the more we talk,
the more we talk, the more we'll find out.
Yeah.
Dusty definitely has an accent. That's
yeah,
for sure.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, big time.
Is it a thick country accent?
No, it's not as thick as I've heard before, but I like it though, man.
Yeah.
I like it. It fits well on you. So Tiffani, you're a big fan of the show.
Yep.
You've listened to all the episodes. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
So you kind of know the format. We're gonna hit you up with some trivia.
All right.
We'll talk about the show and with some ratings and reviews. How's that sound?
Sounds excellent.
All right, cool. So let's get into it. Today we're going to talk about Season 4, Episode 12, entitled Ovary Action. It was written by Richard J. Feinstein and directed by Rob Schiller. It originally aired on December 17th, 2001. The episode synopsis: Doug and Carrie want to conceive but receive another negative pregnancy result. So it's pretty cut and dry, straightforward on what's going on here. So before I mentioned, Dusty, that you and your wife have done a reenactment to a couple of parts of this show.
Yes.
So I don't know if it'll give away any of the answers, so we'll talk about that a little later.
I invented coffee!
All right. Here we go. You ready, Tiffani?
I am ready.
All right. Question number 1. Who was the singer of the song at the beginning of the show? Not the introduction, like not the regular intro, but there was a song at the beginning that was playing.
Oh my gosh. I don't know who sang it. I know it's like Santa Claus is coming to town, but I don't know who's. I don't know who sang it.
You don't know who was singing it? He's from Jersey. He's a Jersey boy.
The boss.
The boss.
Bruce
Springsteen. That's right. Bruce Springsteen. I love that version of that song. That's why when I was watching, I was like, oh, I love this. I got to bring this up. And of course, last week's episode when I had my wife on, she probably would have been pissed at me for asking this question because it really has nothing to do with the King of Queens. I just like the song and it just happened to be on. So
yeah,
gut punch there.
Yeah, your wife wasn't too happy with her first question last week.
She wasn't.
Don't blame her.
All right. Well, okay. So this one has to do with the King of Queens. What was Doug doing at the beginning of the episode?
He was wrapping a Christmas present for Carrie.
That's correct. That is correct. And he kind of ran out of tape and ran out of paper.
Oh yeah,
and,
he just kind of bent the box and
shoved it under a tree. You don't really think about this one as a Christmas episode because of what it's really about. Mm-hmm. But I thought it was funny what he was doing with the present. I'm horrible at rapping, by the way.
Same.
Oh yeah.
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 What about you, Dusty?
Oh, I am awful. That's why my wife writes every present. I almost make her wrap her own presents.
That's a good idea, just put it in like a brown box or something.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Gotta
make it look pretty under that tree.
Gift
bags are better. I've come to learn.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely. Gift bags it's the lazy wrapping.
That's definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, cool. Question number 3. What was Carrie doing at the beginning of the episode?
Oh gosh. Well, she was taking a pregnancy test.
Yes, she was. She was peeing on a stick.
Yep.
Good job.
Yep, absolutely. That's how the episode starts, and pretty much, that's the whole theme of the episode. It has to do with Carrie trying to get pregnant, and it's a negative pregnancy test, unfortunately. But for bonus points, who looked at the test and told him it was negative?
Arthur. He's like, whose negative pregnancy test is this?
I love how he says it like it's just them two in the room.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Who else would it be?
It's Doug's. It's Doug's.
Like Doug's gonna take one. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right. So Doug and Doug's parents are coming into town. Mm-hmm. And where do they usually stay in the house when they come and visit?
Well, Doug and Carrie's room.
Doug and Carrie's room. Why is that? Because Doug. That's the first place that he put them when they first came.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So Carrie's trying to get Doug to put him in the office, and Merry Christmas, get to sleep next to the fax machine, Mom.
Yep.
Do you guys ever like when you have people stay over, you ever give them your room? Because I know I don't give them.
No, they sleep on the couch.
Yeah. Either the couch will pull out or something, or a spare bedroom, but
yeah, like maybe one of the kids' rooms.
Sleep with the dog. Remind me to get a hotel whenever I come down and visit you.
There you go.
Sleep with all the dogs.
Hey, we got plenty of dog beds in there that y'all can sleep on.
I was gonna say you guys have a lot of dogs, so.
Yeah.
All right. So we find out that Carrie still can't get pregnant, and they end up going to the fertility clinic. Mm-hmm. Why can't Carrie get pregnant?
Because she has one. She only has one working ovary.
One working ovary, which is
nice.
I would have thought this would be a question on our show.
Right.
We're talking about ovaries.
Uh-huh.
That's right. So they find out that who was, I can never remember her name.
Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch from, I guess she was really famous from Glee, right?
I didn't watch that show.
She was in a bunch of things, but
yeah, uh-huh.
She's hilarious. I love her.
I remember her in the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes. Oh, that's right. That's right.
I like her in Role Models.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
she is funny in Role Models.
What was she? Yeah, she's got like a very dry sense of humor, but it's so funny. It's so funny. Yeah, Jane Lynch. Okay. What ornament did Doug's father look for when he first walked in from coming home from the airport?
The Miami Dolphins one that he got him.
The Miami Dolphins one, which is funny. He's holding the Jets one, and he's asking where's the Dolphins ornament. So of course, any sports fan, especially in the Northeast, is going to clash. They're going to clash over the Dolphins and the Jets because they're in the same division. And Doug does mention that.
Yeah, because you can't cancel each other out, having them both up on the tree.
canceling out an ornament. I mean, that's classic.
I wish somebody would give me something for like the teams I hate.
I
hate the Tar Heels. I hate the Packers. I hate the St. Louis Cardinals. I will wipe my butt with whatever they give me. I swear to God.
Oh.
Don't give me that crap.
Wow, Dusty.
Don't give me that crap.
Dusty's coming in hot. He just won't throw it away or put it in the closet. He'll actually wipe his butt with it.
Oh yeah. Someone gave my son a Carolina Panthers jersey, and I was like, "Listen, you better take it back, or I'm going to use it for something." I tell you, it's going to be TP in my house.
Hold on. You're a Bears fan. They're not really rivals.
No, I know that, but I don't want any other teams in my house. Like my son has someone gave my son a New York Mets shirt to wear around, and I'm like, you're lucky I don't mind the Mets, but I don't want any other teams in my house. I know you hate that, Steve, because you're a Yankees fan.
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't put up with a Mets shirt. I think I'm trying to think of I think one year my kids was on the Mets for Little League, and we were not having that.
Oh, that's hard.
We were not happy.
I try to get my sons the Cubs every year.
Yeah, is he the Cubs this year?
Oh, yeah, I've been Cubs the past 2 years.
Oh, nice. Absolutely, man.
No, right. Thank you.
So, yeah, the Dolphins ornament. Mm-hmm. All right. What does Doug chicken out doing when his mom brings up the suitcases?
Well, he doesn't want to give her the room. Or he goes up to because he's like, oh God, the suitcases. He's thinking about it in the kitchen, and then he goes flying upstairs and meets his mom in the hallway, and he's like, oh, here, let me take those, and then so he puts the suitcases in the office, and then he's like, I just wanted to show you our computer that we're going to get you for your birthday. He chickens out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's absolutely correct. I love the detail in it. And yeah, this is obviously back when computer, everyone had pretty much a computer, but this was this is when they're first starting to get laptops and things like that. So he's like, oh, we're going to buy you a computer,
He still had a fax machine. Who was faxing them?
Oh, my God.
Right?
Carrie's work, maybe, but she didn't even work from. She didn't work from home, so it was just really random.
Yeah, it was random. So that actually brings me to the following scene when they're in bed in the office, Carrie and Doug, and because they find out that Carrie's actually ovulating for the next 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to get it going here. So they start kissing and whatever, and they get interrupted. So what was the first interruption?
Joe, Doug's dad, came in.
Yep, absolutely. Bonus points. Well, why did he come in?
Because he wanted him to let him know that he was invited to Lou DiMaria's grandson's concert, Christmas concert. Yep.
That's absolutely correct. Lou DiMaria
nice.
Lou DiMaria of
Lou DiMaria or Lou DiMaria of Lou DiMaria's Subaru.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's so offended.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You're kicking ass.
Yeah, you are. Maybe I should start doing this, throwing out a real crap first question, because I've done that the last couple of times.
Yeah.
And then,
a little curveball.
Just a little curveball to start it off.
I was like, oh no. I told Steve I was nervous about his really specific questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it serves. I have double meaning behind all this kind of stuff. I'm doing it for a purpose. Trying to make it fun.
Yep.
So they finally start getting it on again, and they get interrupted once again. And what was that second interruption?
Well, that was by Janet, right? Isn't that her name?
Well, that was the third one. The second one, in between.
Oh, the fax machine.
The fax machine, absolutely. I was going to say, you already said it basically before.
The fax machine starts coming off like
So,
they're getting
again,
a fax.
They're getting a fax at like what? It's got to be 9, 10 o'clock at night. Like,
Yeah.
Who is
Faxing.
faxing them at that point? And what could they possibly be faxing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder if because I never had like a fax machine growing up, so I wonder if it was like maybe like junk, like maybe you get junk mail, like emails, and like you get junk emails nowadays and junk snail mail.
At work, I always get like we used to always get in the fax machine, like save on your car, like auto insurance, just like random, like a fax.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So maybe that's what they were getting from Lou DiMaria of Subaru.
Now, how funny would that have been?
That would have been funny.
That would have really tied it all together. That would have been funny if Lou DiMaria Subaru faxed them saying, "Get your next car. Cars are on sale this week."
Right.
That was an
for
awesome
Christmas.
point, Tiffany. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was great. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like that.
You should become a writer.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
All right, and then the third interruption you already said was Janet comes in.
Yep.
And what does she do?
Well, she just is like, "I'm so happy that you're coming," and then she like gives Doug a kiss on the lips, and that just ruins like the whole moment. That just kills it.
That pretty much kills and seals the deal for them not doing it that night at all. So, yeah, absolutely. The next night they go to Lou DiMaria's grandson's Christmas concert, and they get thwarted again from being able to try. So the third night and the final night, finally they come clean to Doug's parents, and basically they say, we need you guys out of here. So what time are Doug's parents and Arthur supposed to come back from dinner that night?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Excellent. Great job.
Nice.
So Dusty, you ever have this situation where you're trying to conceive and your parents or your in-laws or something are trying to help you out, or no?
Hell no. I'd never have a problem with that.
That's my guy right there. That's my guy.
I'm good to go.
I thought 9 p.m. was kind of early.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
Tiffany?
speaking
I
Gonzalez.
thought it was, like, originally she said, what, 12 a.m., 1 o'clock?
Yeah, well, like,
Yeah.
why didn't
Carrie's
Arthur why didn't Arthur just take him out like he has before, like to the bars?
Exactly, yeah. And they come out, they end up coming back early.
Oh
course.
yeah.
Of course, that was the last question that I just gave away, so never mind on that. So what is happening to Doug when his parents are out to dinner? Or should I say, what is not happening to Doug?
He just can't do it. Right?
Yeah, he can't perform.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
I know.
he can't.
You're trying to figure out a way to say it nicely. I know.
Yeah.
And Doug and Dusty, this is the part where I think you guys reenacted, right?
Yes.
What was that about? That little look, you're like, yeah. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yes. It's like one of my favorite TikToks to do.
I know. That's why I'm bringing it up, and you're kind of like,
No.
screw you, man.
No, I was caught off guard a little bit for a second.
Oh, were you? I wasn't trying to imply anything there.
No, you're good. But yeah, that's yeah, we definitely did that scene. I love
So
it.
if you haven't seen it yet, you got to go check it out, because Dusty does these reenactments with his wife of the show, and they're pretty damn funny. And this one might have been one of the first ones I've seen from you guys before I got caught up on them.
Yeah.
And it's actually this scene where he's basically under pressure trying to perform, and because Doug's parents are out with
Yeah.
Arthur at
And
dinner.
And
Yeah.
and she's like, this isn't the first time you haven't been able to perform. And he's like, that's because
Okay.
the last time was when the Mets lost the World Series.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Bonus points, Tiffany, since you brought it up. Bonus points. When did the Mets lose the World Series?
Oh gosh, I have no idea. That would be my brother question. He's a big
Ah,
Mets
come
fan.
on.
I have
He's
no
a big
idea.
Mets fan, huh?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I need to phone a friend.
Phone a friend.
I have no idea.
So he was probably referring to 2001 because that's when it was made.
Oh, so
but-
it was
yeah,
around that time then. So
Yeah, it was around
Doug had some
2001.
trouble that year.
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't 2001. Oh, now I'm going to get some haters out there. It was 2000. I'm sorry. 2001, the Yankees lost to the Arizona Diamondbacks. So I'm a Yankees fan, obviously. But the Mets lost to the Yankees in 2000. So I just wanted to throw that out
Oh, Yankees fan, Mets
there.
fan.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Douglas would not approve.
No. We'd still get along, but not when we're watching sports. So what do Doug and Carrie find under the pillow?
Oh my gosh, Janet's pajamas.
Which is like, why are the pajamas
Why?
underneath the pillow?
Right.
It's just tucked. She don't want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Maybe
then,
that's-
then Carrie's like, "Come to Mama." She's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that was probably bad.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
probably
yeah,
bad
yeah.
wording."
Exactly. Oh my god. So yeah,
funny.
that baffled me when she found the pajamas underneath there. It was
Uh-huh.
funny. Don't get me wrong. But
Yeah.
who does Carrie tell Doug to think about?
Alyssa Milano.
Alyssa Milano, and Dusty. Dusty, you had a post earlier today about eating Milano cookies.
Yeah, I didn't have time to get me any Milano cookies.
No,
I
I was
wanted
waiting
some,
for it. I was
too.
gonna say.
Now that's
Things are
all I'm ever gonna
delicious.
think about now.
Yeah.
Love
Is
Milano
Milano
cookies.
cookies.
Milano cookies, Pepperidge Farm, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And then the last question I had was about why can't Doug still not perform, and it's because his parents and Arthur come back early from dinner.
Mhm.
So that was a trivia round.
Oh wow.
You did
So
good.
I thought you did very well.
Yeah.
So you did very well. I
Very nervous.
threw you a junk ball at the first question,
Yeah.
and I'm sure when I tell my wife, she's gonna probably hit me for it because I did the same to her.
Yep.
But it's all good. You came out well. You came out and did awesome.
Yes, it's all in good fun.
All in good fun. So, all right. So that's pretty much how the episode ends. After Doug finds his Milano cookies 2 months later, and then he's ready to perform.
Yeah. Carrie.
So, all right. Now I want to move on to a little quotes and ponderings. Tiffany, you got any favorite quotes of this episode?
Oh yeah. So like when the whole Arthur finds like the cheese in the fridge or whatever,
Yeah.
and he wants some, but he can't have any. But then Doug comes in, and Arthur was like, "You love your parents more than me. Just admit it." And Doug was like, "Done."
Yep. That was a very funny part. Yep. I have one related to the cheese platter as well. Finally, who's a Carrie, I guess, offers Arthur the cheese, and he goes, "I don't want cheese out of pity. I want cheese out of love."
Yeah.
That I thought was funny. What about you, Dusty? You got any quotes?
Yeah, my favorite is when Doug is pretending to be Arthur, and he does this a lot in the series when he pretends to be Arthur. But when he's like, "What do you think they're talking about downstairs?" And he's like, "I don't know. Once you ask Spooner, I invented coffee." I love that part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, God, that part cracks me up.
Now was that part of the? I think that was part of the scene you did, right? Or was that just
Yes.
after it?
Yes, it was.
It was part. See.
Yeah.
See, I know. Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah. Love it.
Yeah. So
I also love when like they have to sleep in the office, Doug and Carrie, and they have to sleep on the like the creaky futon. And like he gets mad at like the fax machine for going off, so he unplugs it. But then like he jumps back on it, and you can hear it just kind of like bang, like, and he's like, I'm at least 6 inches lower than I was last time.
Yeah, that was awesome. That part cracked me up.
And what did he say? Did he say like Jennifer Lopez couldn't even get me up or something like that? Or
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts, yeah.
Look at that, Tiffany coming through.
You got it, Tiff.
Yep. So funny.
I could
That's
totally
hilarious.
relate to the bed creaking though, because
Yeah.
like I don't know if it's just because I have an old bed. It's probably like 20 years old. The actual bed, like we've gotten obviously mattresses since then, but the bed itself, like, you know, shifts and stuff. So
Yeah.
I totally like, even I'm just getting in bed. It's like,
I
oh,
know.
it's like we're not even doing anything. It's like, we're just getting in bed.
It just makes me think of a story, man.
Dusty's got a story.
Nah, I don't know if I should share it or not.
All right, we won't share it. We won't
Yeah.
share it. We'll keep it PJ. We'll keep
It's
it
about
PJ.
the creaking of the bed. That's why we got a new one.
All right,
Oh my goodness.
all right. We'll leave it at that for now. You know.
Oh yeah.
You got any other quotes or anything? Any parts that you guys really liked? You want to talk about?
No, that was about it. I mean, that's all. I mean,
That's about
obviously, I love the whole episode, but yeah.
I like how Doug is like sitting at the kitchen table when Carrie's trying to explain that they're trying to conceive, and Doug looks like a little kid, like.
Oh yeah.
"Please
He
don't
looks
talk to
so.
my mom about this."
Yeah,
I-
he looks so uncomfortable.
I do have another one when like
Yeah?
they go to the doctor's office and the fertility doctor, and they're sitting there, and she's gonna give them the results, and she's like, Doug, and he's like, yeah. And then it ended up not being his fault, so he's all proud of himself, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was all defeated before she even
Yeah.
spoke. You know, told him. Yeah, absolutely.
That's
and then he's
funny.
like, "Yes, I knew you guys." Or he goes, "I love you guys," or something like that, pointing down. Yeah. So this is a question we like to ask a lot of our guests, Tiffany.
Mhm.
What does the King of Queens mean to you, and why do you watch it?
Oh gosh, it just basically in one word just means like comfort to me. Like it will always make me feel better. I just am attracted to like comedies. Like I don't know, but like King of Queens is like one of my all-time favorite shows, and I will watch it as background noise before I go to bed. Like I just whatever. And the King of
That's
Queens
awesome.
fan group is. It
Yeah.
just loves seeing quotes every day.
Yes.
Just makes you happy and.
Yes.
Yep,
hmm
absolutely.
That seems to be like everybody's answer, which is awesome. Because I mean, you know, King of Queens is such a great show, and it seems like everybody's like, "This is like my comfort show. Like it makes me feel better." I love that. I mean, that just shows you how great of a show this is.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Absolutely. I was just going to say the same thing, Dusty. It's a very common theme we have
Yeah.
on this podcast. So do you usually watch it on like DVD or Peacock or?
Oh gosh. So I have it on DVD, and
Okay.
I have gifted it to my brother, and then I think he's gifted it back to me because like we've always like borrowed each other's, you know, before like, you know, Netflix
Yeah.
and like all
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
know, like streaming services came around.
Yep.
Like we'd
Yep.
be like, I lost this disc or whatever, and be like, oh, I have it. but now I just watch it on Peacock mainly because it's convenient.
I was so scared the other day because I have it on DVD, but I like watching it on my phone on the train and stuff like that. And somebody had posted something. I think it was in the King of Queens fan group that they took it off Peacock, and I was like, "What?" And
Oh my gosh! Instant
immediate-
panic.
Yeah, I was in instant panic because, you know, obviously we rewatch the shows not just for entertainment, but also for the, you know, for this podcast.
Yep.
But it must have been in like a different country or something, because there are people from different countries that are in that group. So I was
Oh,
like,
gosh.
oh, thank God it didn't take it off.
Yeah,
Shoot,
that
I
would
have
have
a
been really bad.
24/7 King of Queens thing. Like on my
this guy over here has it whenever he
a
wants.
little streaming
you know?
service. Yeah, a little streaming service. I pay like $20 a month, and you have 24/7 King of Queens all day, every day, and I just freaking love it.
Oh,
Like, just
really?
random episodes. Oh yeah. They'll go through all the episodes, and then replay them, like just over and over again.
Huh. You are dedicated, Dusty.
Yes. Oh yes. My wife
Oh,
hates
yeah.
it sometimes.
So, all right. Let's move on to our review and rating of the show. IMDb had 297 user ratings, and it was 7.8 out of 10 stars. The ratings from our Facebook poll, we had a total between two different posts of 41 ratings,
Nice.
which is
Jeez.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was a total of 4.3 out of 5 stars, so like an 8.6.
Okay.
We did have another 1 star. We had
Yeah.
another 1-star review.
Oh, ouch.
Again, I don't have a problem with 1 stars. But Dusty and I were talking. We were chatting before, like earlier today or yesterday, about this, and it's like if you're going to give a 1 star, we think you should have to
Have
give
an
us a reason.
explanation. Yeah,
At least say something.
And we won't be mad or anything.
Yeah, it has
or,
nothing to
like,
do with
you know,
being
jumpy.
mad.
We just want to know like the reason. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it'd be nice. Like, it'd be great to hear like, you know, why people don't think this episode's so great and all that.
Yeah, because
You know, it's good input.
obviously, like, you know, part of having a good discussion is like the back and forth and stuff,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and having different opinions and all that, and
Yep.
we're all about that. So if you want to give a 1-star review, totally cool with that.
Yeah.
But we do ask, you know, if you wanna give like even if you want to explain your high rating, that's fine too.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're gonna participate in the poll, we appreciate it, but we also would love to hear, you know, some points about it.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Feedback.
So definite feedback. That was my little rant. Back to and again, not a problem. Not a problem at all. But back to our ratings. Tiffany, our guest, always goes first. Out of 10 stars, what would you give this one?
I would probably give it, let's go 8.4.
8.4. Okay, that's a very respectable review. So where did it lose, or like what's behind the 8.4?
I guess I just I'm not really that big of a fan of Doug's dad, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I mean, I am, obviously, because I just love the show. Like, I have,
Sure.
like, first world problems, you know? like, but, like, he was just judging, like, Arthur for, like, having a dog walker. Like,
Oh,
Holly
yeah,
as a
yeah.
dog walker. And then, like, by the end of the episode, like, he was going on a walk with Holly, you know, like, and Arthur
Yeah.
was like, don't worry, she's just the flavor of the week to the other, like, to the dogs. But, like, I guess he's just always, like, kind of down on, like, Arthur and even Carrie. He's like, I knew it wasn't Dougie's fault that, you know, she couldn't get pregnant.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
So,
yeah.
I
That's a
don't
good
know.
point.
I don't know. I just, maybe that's where, you know, it just kind of got dinged. And there wasn't that much Arthur in it, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
All right. 8.4. That's good. Dusty, how about you, pal?
Like she said, there wasn't a lot of Arthur in it, but when he was in it, like the parts he was in, was hilarious. And especially the dog walker part, that was funny as hell. But you know, like I say all the time, with Arthur in it, it's always gonna be an 8.0 or above. So with this is a very funny episode. It's not in my top 5, but I really love this episode, so I'm gonna give this probably about a 9.1, 9.2.
Wow. I
Yeah,
think that might
and-
be one of the higher ones you've given, right?
Yeah, and it's a
Yeah.
funny episode. I mean, that like the whole bedroom scene is what cracks me up. And when the parents are outside talking and all that. I mean, I love that scene. I mean, that scene is probably one of my favorite scenes. Like top 5 scene.
Okay.
Not my top 5 episode, but top 5 scene.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'll definitely give it a 9.1.
9.1. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go against you guys on this one.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be in the 7s. I'm gonna give it like a 7.6. Let's say 7.6.
Really?
And I'm gonna tell you why. I love themed shows like holiday shows.
Yeah.
Anything to do with Halloween, anything to do with Christmas or anything, New Year, whatever. And I kind of don't like when they don't focus on that holiday.
Gotcha.
When it's that time of the year. I don't know, something about it. Just that's where it loses a lot of points with me. It's a very funny episode. I like the concept, of kind of going through it's a very uncomfortable subject if you think about it.
That's true. Yeah.
But they did it very well. They had a lot of great scenes in it. I do agree that scene when he's having trouble, that's an awesome scene. That's an awesome scene.
Yeah.
But so that's just a little pet peeve of mine with shows. Like I love watching like Thanksgiving, even like Thanksgiving ones, things like that. So again, it's just me being a little quirky, a little just a little.
I totally understand that score.
Against the grain.
I mean, you're right. But I guarantee that might be why we got the 1 star in our poll.
You never know.
Because it is a touchy subject.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's true. But you're also right, man, because that beginning scene where they focus on Christmas, and then they throw you a curveball. It has nothing to do with Christmas the rest of the episode.
Rest of the episode.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's true.
It basically they use Christmas as like a shoehorn to get Doug's parents involved in the show because it's like, oh, Doug's parents are here because of Christmas.
Yeah.
So, and again, this is just me. 20 years
I
later.
see
I mean, the show's been off the. The show's. This is when the show originally aired. It was almost 20 years ago, but
I see that.
But it's all good, man. I don't think it's 7.6 is like a really bad score, to be honest.
No.
I mean,
oh no.
The users on IMDb gave it 7.8, so it's
Right.
not like I'm kind of almost average, I guess, on this one.
Well, it's a good
Yes.
point because I didn't even think about the whole like Christmas at the beginning of the episode, and then they go straight into a different subject. So I never even thought about that. So that's a good point.
Well,
Yeah, because
oh,
go
sorry.
ahead, Tiff.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Go ahead, Tiffany.
I think that maybe like Dusty, you need to quiz Steve like a hard question at the beginning from now on, because
Wow. I guess I need a little taste.
behind them.
Yeah, I need a little taste of my own medicine, I guess. Is that what you're
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
That's funny.
My wife will definitely appreciate that comment there.
I'll give you a hard ass question. I'll be like, "What was the name of that magazine that was sitting on their table?"
Oh.
You have to
Now-
zoom in.
Yeah, now I'm gonna be looking for it, Dusty.
Right?
It's gonna take me 3 hours to watch a 22-minute episode.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at every detail.
Yep.
Oh, I love it.
Well, it's all in fun, I'm not
Oh
trying-
yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
That sounded very sarcastic.
No way.
No way. So, all right. Well, that pretty much brings us to the end of our show. Tiffany, would you like to plug anything?
No, I have nothing to plug.
No, you
Maybe.
don't want San Diego State University or San Diego.
So I knew this was I knew it would come up about get it wrong. I was like, South Dakota State University,
South Dakota.
SDSU,
Yep,
San
yep.
Diego
Bisons.
State. No, oh my gosh, Dusty,
Is that
no.
not the
No.
Oh my gosh,
shit.
that's our nemesis too.
Is that North Dakota State?
Yes.
Oh damn!
Wow.
Oh,
Man.
you're in trouble now.
Uh-oh, Dusty.
South
That's
Dakota
funny.
State University Jackrabbits.
I knew I was going to say that too,
Jackrabbits.
San Diego, because I had San Diego State in my mind for some reason. Jackrabbits, right? They
Yes.
recently, unfortunately, lost the
Lost.
national championship in
Yep.
what is it? Division 2, 1?
Division
No.
one.
Division 1 AA, right?
Yeah,
Division
yeah,
1.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. But yeah.
They always got a
SDSU.
good
Go
football
Jacks.
Go Jacks. Go Jacks. My son's looking for a college. He's a junior right now, so.
Hey, there you
Would
go.
Would you recommend it or?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
I mean, they just
Great
went to
college
the national.
town.
Yeah, they just
Oh.
went to the national championship. He's a football guy.
Oh.
They're always a good football team. Every year, they're always like top team in the country for Division I AA.
Yep.
From
Oh,
there,
really?
yeah, because yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
They had a freshman quarterback this year because I was just reading about it, and I think he got hurt in the like first series or something of the national championship game.
Yep. In the first quarter or whatever.
That
Yep.
stinks.
Yep.
That stinks. Yeah, I heard it
Yeah.
was a heartbreaker of a game.
Yeah, definitely it was.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, San Diego.
Yeah, I'm sorry about San Diego. I'm sorry about all. of
Yeah,
that.
sorry about the bison. Wow, you guys.
Yeah, we really did our
Whoops.
research. Oh man,
Oopsie, made a
fell on our
poopsie.
faces on that one.
Yep.
It's all good. It's all in good fun, right?
Yeah, it's all good fun. It's all good fun. We don't want to lose our listeners in San Diego. I just did it again. South Dakota.
Oh man. That's funny.
All right, Dusty, you want to plug our social media, please?
Definitely. It's Facebook. Search us at Shuddy Uppy. Let's Talk King of Queens. And our Instagram is at Shuddy Uppy Podcast.
Absolutely. Yeah, hit us up. That's where we got our feedback this week from Harrington.
We're getting more and more followers too, which is good.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
It's building up.
yeah, we're taking this by storm. You know. We're gonna be at the top here one day.
And I promise I got TikToks coming up. It's just been a hard couple weeks, that's for sure.
Yeah, Dusty, man. Yeah, that's
So-
definitely understandable, bro.
Oh yeah, so we'll definitely get some more TikToks in here soon.
Great. Can't
If
wait.
you want to email us, kingofqueenspodcast@gmail.com. I check it every day. It's like checking the mailbox, and it's like, no, nothing. Every once in a while, I'll get some sort of spam, and I'm like, oh, what's this? And it's like,
Yeah.
this is junk mail. But that's all right. That's all right.
I'm
One
gonna
of
send
these-
you an email.
Yeah, just send me an email, Dusty. Tiffany, send me an email. you know.
All right.
Say hi.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely, I will.
But yeah, thanks a lot for listening, and make sure you rate and review the show if you have the Apple Podcast app. And again, thanks a lot, Tiffany, for coming on.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
So
make sure you guys rate us and review us because you guys are keeping us up in the rankings for podcasts. Every time you guys leave us a review or rate us, you guys are keeping us in the rankings.
Absolutely.
So keep us in.
So before we leave you for good, how was it, Tiffany?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. I was
was fun?
worried. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was worried for nothing.
Oh yeah.
Told you, nothing to be nervous about.
Oh yeah.
We're all
cool
friends
guys.
here. We're all friends.
Yeah.
All right, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah. Very welcoming if anybody's interested.
There you go. There you
Nice.
go.
Nice.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye.